Hey, Thomas Tapp here, and today me and Jonathan have an awesome calisthenics in-home workout for you. So the great thing about this is this is all bodyweight exercises. Can be done in-home, so you don't need any equipment. Because I know I've been reading some of the comments. I've seen some of you say, I don't have a place to train, especially if you're getting into more advanced calisthenics like parkour. This is the type of training we need to be doing. Calisthenic bodyweight exercises, conditioning our body to build the strength, the stamina, and also to lean our body out. So if we have any extra fat, cut this off. And with in-home circuits like this, it's really simple. So there's no excuses. You can train this, and this is going to help you a lot in your movement. But at any time, you can click down below in the description and download the PDF for this workout, so you can take it with you and get started. So let's do this. All right, Jonathan here. I'm going to break down the first workout. Me and Thomas are going to switch off. If you noticed, trimmed up my beard from last time. The last video was actually starting to grow it out and become part of Team Beard, but I'm keeping it real, keeping it Team Shaven if you've been watching the previous videos. Anyway, we're going to jump into this. The first exercise is going to be the QM cross kicks, and we're going to be doing this for 30 seconds. And this is a variation of quadrupedal movement. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be on all fours. If you've been with us, you've probably seen our QM stuff before. So we're going to be on all fours like so, trying to keep the back straight. Keeping the arms straight. And what we're going to do, the kick portion of this is we're going to kick our leg across our body and thread it through. So we're going to kick through as we rotate our leg that's planted here on the ball of the foot, and we're going to lift up this opposite arm as we kick through. You want to kick through into almost a crab position, but just with one arm. And so now this is the more advanced version. This is the ninja style to this. So we're going to be kicking back and forth, rotating, making sure to have good alignment here. If this is too hard at first, we can drop it down and keep the legs tight together. So instead of kicking out, we're going to keep the legs nice and close here. But this is going to be a great ab exercise and working on this rotation. And as we get further in our training, you're going to be using these type of movements a lot. Exercise number 2 is the runner jumps. It's going to follow right after your QM cross kicks and 30 seconds again. And this is a great one if you want to get that explosive jump. You want to increase the jump and then also just develop the lower body here. So what we're going to do is get in a nice lunge position. And the key things to think about with your lunge, make sure the knees are in a good bend here. So you don't want the front knee going past the toes here, and the back knee, you just want a nice 90-degree angle. You want the balls of your feet on the back leg there, resting on the ground. And what we're going to do here is make sure to keep a straight back. We're really going to focus on our jump technique, jumping off one leg. So what we're going to do is have our arms in the position, reciprocating motion, and we're going to be driving our back leg or our back knee up into the air, straight up, trying to keep a nice straight back, and the opposite arm driving up into the air. And we're going to go back into that lunge. So it's going to look like this. Exploding up, driving up, keeping that good technique. Okay, and that's the ninja version, explosive jump. If you don't want the impact on the joints, or you want to turn it down a little bit, tone it down, we can take away the jump altogether and just using the same form of technique, drive up and back down. Okay? Now with the runner jumps here, we're going to be alternating legs. So we start off jumping off the right leg. The first round we're going to be doing that. The next round, because we have 4 rounds here, the next round you're going to alternate and jump off the opposite leg or your left leg. Exercise number 3 is going to be the dive bombers, and this is going to be for 30 seconds again. And what we're going to do, we're going to start off by just getting into a nice plank position. Now this is going to be the ninja version that I'm going to show you first. And so what we're going to do is we're going to perform the dive bomber by getting in this plank, arms straight, back straight, tighten the glutes. And then what we're going to do is lean back with our hips. So pull our hips back, keep the arms straight, keep the legs straight, and then we're going to dive down. So we're going to drop the elbows down, and we're going to swoop down, roll back up to the hands, arch, pull the hips back up, and then go into a push-up. And then start over. So this is going to be the advanced form of the dive bomber. If that's too hard, then we can drop it down a notch by just taking out the push-up altogether. So we're here, perform the dive bomber, and we're just going to be going in a continuous circle like this. Now, if that's too hard, we can drop it down another level by getting something soft. We can put our knees on, and we can go onto the knees and get in that same position. So we're in that plank position here. We're going to drop back, swoop through, form the push-up, and then start over again. The last and final exercise we have for you are 180 jumps. We're gonna be doing this for 30 seconds. Great exercise for developing explosive jump power, also air awareness and coordination. So with the squat here and with your jump, I want you to focus on this technique here. The feet are a little bit wider than shoulder width. When we go down into the squat, make sure your knees don't go past your toes, and you want to have the hips drop back. And what we're going to do is have our arms go back too, just like if we were jumping up as high as we could to try to touch a basketball rim. So we're going to be dropping the hips back and down, going down to this nice squat position, exploding up, and I'm going to show you the ninja version first. We're going to be driving the knees up as well. So as we jump up, bring those knees up so it'll look like this. Driving back into squat, jump up, 180, land. And one thing I want to touch on is with each landing, make sure that you land nice and controlled, trying to get in that good squat technique. So landing here, again, going down, bringing the hips back before you go into your next jump. Okay, and if the ninja version's too much for you, you're not able to really drive those knees up, we can tone it down by taking away the knee drive and then also taking away as much jump power. So it'll look more like this, going up. But really making sure to focus on that squat. And if that's too much, just do your full squats here using the same technique. All right, so that completes this workout. Now remember, you're gonna be doing a total of 4 rounds of this, and we're gonna be doing this in a circuit, so you're not gonna be stopping. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go into the description, and I want you to download this workout so you can try it either today or tomorrow as soon as you can. And also, once you do that, I'm gonna talk to you more, if you like these type of exercises, talk to you more about the full workout routine that we share with you, because this is just one of the many workouts that we recommend for you for a full workout program. Now, that's it for this video. And again, if you're trying to get into parkour or more advanced calisthenics and stuff like that, then remember, it's gonna be a lot of this type of training. So if you're saying you don't have anywhere to train, remember, you can do stuff like this all the time, and this is the place to start as you start building and get more advanced. And just to add on to that, what we learned from the first generation of parkour athletes from France, when we were fortunate enough to train with them, guys like Yann Hinatra, Chow Bell, Laurent Piemontesi, what they taught us is that most of your training is going to be conditioning like this. It's going to be 80% conditioning while the other part is training the skills and other things like that. Now, if you haven't heard of the Yamakasi or you haven't been to one of their workshops, then I highly recommend that you check that out, and you can do that. We're going to put a link in the description where you can check that out as well, because these guys really helped us in our training and showed that it's not all about, you know, the big jumps and things like that. It's really about conditioning the body and the mind, and that's how you get really good with your movement. So if you have any more questions or anything like that, be sure to post them down in the comment section below. Me and my brother try to read as many as we can, and make sure to subscribe for more videos like this, and we'll see you in the next video.